everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is great and healthy and all that sort of thing. This is our first recording since the trip. It's the first time we've been out on the bike since the trip. We haven't had the weather. And how long ago was the trip now? About 8 weeks?
8 weeks. Look at, welcome to sunny Wales today.
Yes, absolutely gorgeous today. We're expecting about 23-24 degrees today. It's Sunday. And we thought we'd go for a quick spin. David's not with us at the moment. He's otherwise busy this morning with his daughter, taking her to football. So he's going to meet up with us a bit later on. So just met up with Alan, eventually. Meet up 10:30, he says. 11 o'clock he turns up. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know I'm right.
Yeah, couldn't help my lock being broken.
No, couldn't get his bike out of his shed. So, we, go on, sorry.
New lock required.
Yeah, new lock required, yeah. So we met up at Pont Abram like we normally do. And we are heading up to the Owl's Nest now. We're going to have a bit of breakfast up there. And we're going to be meeting David about 12:30, 1:15. And then we're going to decide where we're going to go. We don't know where we're going yet, but see if we can find something that's a little bit of interest that we can record for you. Put that down so you can probably hear me a little bit better. Yeah, apologies as well for there not being any content for the trip. This was down to me. Thought we'd lost David's footage. Couldn't find his footage anywhere. The thing with these Ghost cameras is there's a dash cam setting on them, and sometimes for some unknown reason they switch over to dash cam, so it's a minute long video rather than sort of running for about half an hour before it starts to record on a different section. So when it's on dash cam mode it does a minute at a time, and I found on David's first SD card his ended at the end of day 2, and then I went to look at his second SD card and everything had gone to DVR mode, which is the dashcam mode. So there was about, I don't know, 300 clips of David's video, and it was literally the last day coming up from Minehead, coming up through Taunton and all that sort of thing. So I thought, oh great, where's the rest of the footage gone? So I checked a bit of the SD card, but I didn't check it all. And of course, because it's all alphabetically sorted out on the computer, everything was DVR. I didn't think to look right on the bottom, because a normal recording would be GXO with a number. So of course it comes after D. And we had a little chat yesterday on video call. Excuse me. Had a little chat on video call yesterday, and it just dawned on me for some reason, why didn't I check the end of the SD card? So after the chat I went on the computer and put the SD card in, and lo and behold, there was all David's footage. So I now have all the footage I require, so I can now start editing day 3 at long last. So hopefully next week or two that will be out for you to see. If you haven't watched day 1 and day 2, please go and have a look. Scenery on day 2 was absolutely amazing.
Awesome, absolutely awesome.
Because we went up the A82 and, well, that was spectacular, wasn't it, Al?
Oh, unbelievable. Even though it was a crap day, weather was bad, soaking wet, it did hold off whilst we were up there for a while, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
We were able to get off the bikes and take some pictures and have a look at the scenery and the roads. It would have been better if it had been dry, but even so, the place was amazing. The roads were superb.
Well, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing.
So we are planning another trip for next year. Whether it's going to be for a charity again, we don't know. But we are planning on doing something next year, and it's going to be across the water. We're going to go into Europe. We're going to do probably a week or a 10-day trip, and we're going to go into Europe. We're actually going to have a chat about it this afternoon. We're probably going to get based in one place. So we've got a home base, so to speak, and then we can go to different areas from that home base rather than traveling around and having different hotels and that sort of thing. So that's what we're planning. We don't know where yet. We're going to discuss that this afternoon, see if we can find anything of interest. We were thinking about going back over for the D-Day, but we can't actually go on the anniversary of D-Day because Alan won't be here. He'll be over in the TT. So it's going to have to be a separate time from when Alan's at the TT. So this is what we're going to have to discuss and see what we can arrange. But we are definitely planning on doing something next year. So just have to wait and see what comes up. But it's definitely going to be across the water. I think we've seen enough of the UK now, haven't we, Al?
Yeah, enough of the UK weather, I know that.
Yeah, definitely.
Dear.
But knowing our luck, we'll go across the water, it'll be peeing down, it'll be gorgeous in the UK.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So anyway, that's the plan. As I say, we're heading over to the Owl's Nest now. Oh, new tyres, Al. Tell everyone about your new tyres.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that actually when you were talking. So, I don't know if you remember we were talking when we were on our trip, none of us were happy with our tyres. None of us were. They were in the wet. No confidence whatsoever, was it, Matt? Nothing.
No, none whatsoever.
So I have changed my tyres. Once we get off the bike, we'll do a little vid and I can show you what the tyres look like.
Keep your head still.
Sorry.
God, blimey.
They go like that.
Yeah.
So I've changed my tyres. I've got Bridgestone T22s, I believe they are. They're basically a full-on road tyre. We don't do off-road. Closest we get to off-road is a gravel car park, so I've gone away from the sort of 80-20 mixed tyre.
The Anarchies.
The Anarchies or any other type of one, and I've gone for a full-on road tyre. This is the first time I've been out properly on it since I changed it. I changed it about 2 or 3 days after we came home because my tyres were just shot, they were wrecked. But it's been such bad weather I haven't been able to get out on them. So they're scrubbed in now, riding down today, and it's like a different bike. Honest to God, it's like a different bike. It handles better, it's sharper. Yeah, I'm so glad I've changed them. So the boys might have a quick go and see what they think, but it's definitely worth doing. If you're only going to go on road with one of these bikes, put a decent road bike on, road tyre on. It feels so much better. So much better. It just turns and banks a lot easier. Whereas the Anarchies were, I don't know, just no confidence in them. In the back of your mind, it's an off-road tyre and you don't want to be backing round corners and things like that. We don't go mad, do we? But
no.
It's nice to be able to tip the bike in properly, the way we've been used to riding. So yeah, I'm happy with them. I'm very happy with them. So Martin's he's doing his looks like 50p pieces at the moment.
No, they're not that bad. They are starting to square. They are definitely starting to square, but I will be changing them. But I'll probably change them over the winter. They're all right for the minute. Don't know how much more riding we're going to do this year because obviously winter is soon on its way. So what I might do is I might get it done over the winter time so that I've got them ready for next year then. But I'm planning on putting a set of Michelin Road 6s on mine. I've heard lots and lots of good things about the Michelin Road 6s. But saying that, Alan says those Bridgestones are good, so we'll have to wait and see. They're about the same price.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No. I know that the Michelin Road 6s are 350 quid fitted for the set.
Yeah, these are about 370 fitted, so yeah, it's not a cheap hobby, but yeah, you've got to have decent tyres underneath you.
Safety first at the end of the day, mate.
Yeah, you've got to have decent tyres. So yeah, so I'm happy with them. I know Dave's going to be changing his pretty short because he's really not happy with his tyres, is he?
No.
He's riding like an amateur at the moment, and he's not an amateur, he's a good rider.
Yeah, he's just got no confidence in the tyres, has he?
No, he's
might be a bit different today, mine, because it's dry. I mean, the last time we were out, it was soaking wet every day. The Anarchies are good in the dry. They are very good in the dry.
Yeah.
But any sort of dampness.
Whoa. Careful! Dear.
Should be keeping an eye on your kids. Blimey.
Neck. Unbelievable. Good job
Straight
you
across
were
the road then.
concentrating.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, so that's it. That's Alan's tyres. He's got a set of Bridgestones on his. And just have to wait and see what myself and David end up with. Let's say I'm looking at the Road 6s. I haven't heard anything bad about the Road 6s, so we shall see.
Yeah, because we're limited to what you can put on them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because of the funny, well, not the funny size, but the bigger front tyre. So you are limited to what you can put on them, and they've got to be a certain type of tyres. Well, you can't just put normal bike tyres on. They've got to be GT rated because of their thickness and compounds and stuff like that. So we are very limited, but there are some good tyres out there at the moment.
Yeah. Well, the my tyre fitter who came and repaired my puncture, he recommended the Road 6s. He said it's been his best seller over the last year, and he said he's had no complaints from them. Everyone seems to be happy with the Road 6s, so we shall see. We shall see. But anyway, we're going to crack on. We're going to get over to the Owl's Nest now, and then we're going to have some breakfast, and we'll come back to you in a bit. Right, guys. Welcome back.
Hello.
As you can see, David has joined us.
Hi.
Better late than never.
I got a bit of spirit about us now. These oldies, see?
What oldies?
Oldies. My oldies.
Speak for yourself.
Nice to be back out on the bike, innit?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely, mate. Definitely.
I'm going to follow Alan now because he says he's heading up into the mountains. So let's just see wherever he takes us.
Oh, I tell you what, we don't follow him. Just let him go up into the mountains, and then he can stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, pass biker pics first then.
Yeah, Alan wants to have a pose again. He wants another one for his wall.
Yeah, well, I'll see what they're like.
Yeah, but I haven't got one on the GS yet.
Have you not?
No.
I don't know. Have I got one? I can't remember if I got one or not.
Well, when we went to Ponderosa, we
Yeah.
haven't done then.
Yeah,
That's why I got mine.
I don't think I bought it though. I'm not sure if I bought it or not.
I did.
Did you?
I did, yeah. It's
I can't remember.
Pride and place in the front room, mine is.
Well, let's go and have a nose in. We'll go up there and turn around, yeah?
Yeah, usual way. Right, make sure there's a decent amount of space and there's no cars come in, and then gap each other.
Surprise, idiot.
After this one, I think, boys, is it? No. No.
We're going to be struggling, I think, because there's a lot of traffic. It's like, we could have gone then, really. But we need the space in between us, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice if we could have gone all three of us together, though, if we were nice and close.
That's a good point, that is, Worm.
Yeah. After this one, yeah?
Let's go.
Okay.
Get nice and close then. Get nice and close.
Yeah. I come in the middle on the outside here now.
Make sure Alan's at the back because he's got the worst bike.
Whatever.
Will he get us though? That's the thing. Because his bike's coming the other way. There we go.
I think about being on a bend.
I forgot about the bend for the minute. I thought I'd better turn.
So that's 152.
Yeah, 1352. We'll have to have a look later.
It was biker picks, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think so, anyway.
Yeah, I think it is. I think I seen a sign when I was coming down earlier. You know, it's silly. We could actually do it ourselves, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not actually still photo though, is it?
Up into the valleys. Feel like a right fatty now.
Right, fatty.
Yeah,
I'll have that cheeseburger.
cheeseburger, ice cream.
Yeah. Sorted for the day now.
Do me for
time.
an hour.
Yeah, so as I was saying on my other video on the old Trucker Janko channel, we had a £400 donation this week, which was really nice. That's taken our amount to almost £8,000.
We're touching £8,000. That's unbelievable.
Almost 8,000, 7,900 and something it is. So
Awesome.
it's really, really good. So thank you everyone that's donated and supported us all the way through. And now I can finish doing the videos as well because I found the footage. Then it's
How long can people donate for? When's the cut off?
until I shut it down. I haven't shut it down yet, so people can still donate now if they want to. Link will be in the description. Click the link, follow the instructions, leave a message if you like, and I'll read that out on the Trucker Janko channel.
I think it'd be a good idea not to close it down until everybody's seen all the footage.
All the footage, yeah, it's a good idea.
You know, because it might jog people's memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, Dave. Whatever you want to go, mate.
Let's go straight on then. Let's go somewhere
Yeah,
different.
follow the leader, follow the leader. We're just, as you can probably tell, we're just winging it today.
Yeah.
Winging it. Winging
Just
it.
going out for a run.
Pimpling about. It's nice to be out on them again. In the dry.
Yeah.
Not wet.
So, have we had a chat then about our bikes then, boys, regarding our trip? Going around Britain, what's your thoughts on your bikes?
Absolutely superb. Apart from the tyres, which were absolutely horrible in the wet. Excuse me. The rest of it, absolutely superb. Comfortable, very, very good on fuel. I think I was averaging almost 60 to the gallon around the UK, so it's pretty good. Your thoughts, Al?
Yeah, absolutely superb. Can't fault them. I say, comfortable. Amazing on fuel, if you ask me. I think we, excuse me, we worked it out. I think we spent 300 quid on fuel.
About that.
About 300 quid on fuel for 2,500 miles or 2,700 miles or whatever it was. That's amazing. That's amazing.
2,640 miles.
And that's fully loaded, don't forget. They were heavy bikes. We were fully loaded up.
We were.
And the wind and the rain, that don't help. That all goes against your fuel consumption all, and it still did that sort of mileage. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, really comfortable.
So I was going to say, how did you find it in terms of comfiness?
Really comfortable. Really,
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we were doing so many miles, we did get the old, the old bum cheeks were hurting a little bit after a certain time. But
Oh, mate, my backside! Honestly, I couldn't move without killing.
I know it was some days like that, wasn't it?
But I don't, that's nothing to do with the bike, by the way. I just think that's where you're sat in the saddle for 10 hours a day, like.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the bike. I mean, at the moment, we've been Alan and I, because we've been out most of the day, unlike David. You know what I mean? We've been out, and I haven't felt a thing. It's been great.
And the
But when
beauty
you,
Well, my backside is still the same shape as when I got off it 6 weeks ago.
But the beauty of these bikes is, if you do start getting a bit numb, you can stand up on them. So which is great.
yeah,
Really enjoyed the trip. Really enjoyed the trip.
but some days we were in the saddle 12 hours, 13 hours.
I think Nest Point was the worst day, wasn't it? We were in the saddle about 6 hours just to get there, and then we got there. We were soaking wet, absolutely drenched. If you'd seen our videos, you will know it when we get to it. We were absolutely drenched, and then we got back on the bike, turned the sat nav on, and it was like 5 hours to our stop, and we were like, oh my god.
And let's be fair, Nest Point's like a deserted dock, innit? There's like nothing there whatsoever.
Oh,
No, nothing.
Circle in the sand. Well, circle in the
Couple of gypsies in the caravan, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
That's it. We've been there, we've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Furthest Silly Point.
Not many people can say they've done what we've done, which is really good.
Do you know what? I can't watch the weather the same anymore because I'm looking at there thinking, I've been up there, I've been there. Before you used to just focus on where we lived, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I've been all the way up there to John O'Groats and all the way down to Land's End.
Yeah.
When you look at it though, when you think when we cross the border into Scotland, the distance between the border and actual John O'Groats is a hell of a way, isn't it?
Phenomenal. Yeah. But it was 2.5 days of our trip was spent going through Scotland. That's how big Scotland is.
Yeah.
I reckon that was the best part, personally.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. The views were amazing. I'd love to go back up there, even if it was just for a weekend, just to have a ride round there and stop at a couple of places, just to have a bit more of a thing of the area, like, instead of just riding straight through like we did, but we had no choice because we had to be at certain places at certain times for checking in and stuff like that. But so many miles we had to cover, we didn't have much chance to stop in a massive amount of places, do we?
Exactly. Yeah. Which is why I was saying earlier on, Dave, that we're planning on doing a trip next year, and we're probably going to do like a base of operations and then go out from the base of operations every day. But all depending on where we're planning on going. We still haven't talked about that yet, but we will.
I gotta admit, I fancy France. I do. I wouldn't mind going to France again and doing the old World War II tour, but maybe we'd have to have a discussion on it.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind going back there because I thoroughly enjoyed that run.
I like the old villages and like the old.
Yeah.
It's like the old times. It's like the little villages. You have a
times haven't changed, have it?
Yeah, the cafe and just have a nice cuppa. Then it's like really nice.
Yeah, it's like time stood still in some of the villages, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like they haven't. It's like going back in time, isn't it?
You connected?
I can hear you.
Right.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Got you now.
Now, do I turn the volume up?
Yeah.
On
Just
the,
scroll.
the wheel.
Wheel.
Well, that's what I was doing, and it just went.
Beep.
Yeah, you might have pressed it. Because if you press it as well, I think that mutes it.
Right.
Right.
Stop messing about now.
How many biker bros does it take to do a cob?
Aye. And all our aerials are up as well now, so that's good.
Oh, I forgot to put mine up. Is mine up?
I'll
Yeah?
just
it's
put it
up
up for you.
Fuck my head if it wasn't on my shoulders, isn't it? Okay then.
Off we go, bro.
Fast bike coming.
Right! I'm gonna catch him now!
Right, there we go. So you can catch him.
I think that's how we know we're getting old. We see him riding like that and think, idiots.
Yeah.
No. I'm not old. You two are old.
Yeah, you're old, Dave. We're just older.
That's right, yeah.
Are you 50 on your next birthday, is it, Dave?
40 next birthday!
Yeah, right. Believe that, you believe anything.
In my head.
Oh, in my head, I'm still 21, mate.
No, you weren't here when you were 21.
You're actually as old as you feel, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel old.
Now I'm watching Alan's head now and it's moving around like this, like a billiard board. Honest to God.
No, it's not. It's not moving, man. I tell you, I'm straight.
Proof is in the pudding, mate. Proof is in the pudding. He's the only biker I know that can make people motion sickness just by watching a telly screen.
So you're liking those tyres, you Al?
Oh, I love them. Much better.
What make are they?
Bridgestone's T22.
What were the old ones you had?
Same as you got.
Same you
Anarchies.
got. Anarchies.
Sorry, you were all talking at once then.
They're Michelin Anarchies, the same as you got on your bike.
Yeah, but I was asking for our viewers.
Oh, right. Yeah, so the Anarchy, we had Michelin Anarchies we had on them. And I've changed to Bridgestone.
So I've always found the Anarchies alright. Apart from when I was loaded up with the luggage, they then become quite slippery.
Yeah, which is what I was saying earlier on. We, like today when I was riding, I feel very, very comfortable with the Anarchies.
Yeah.
But when we were fully loaded in the rain, nah, all confidence went
Yes.
completely.
100% agree there. It's like today now, we're out, it's dry, we got no luggage, I'm quite confident. But you know yourselves, because I was leading most of the way because I had to show you where to go. You know, the corners I was a bit dodgy on with the weight and the rain and all that.
Yeah.
Wasn't confident at all after the couple of you know, slippery back ends.
I gotta be honest, I'm quite happy with the Anarchies in the dry and no weight on the back. But I am changing them. I'm gonna put road tyres on.
It makes sense. I mean, we don't go off-road, do we?
No.
No.
Saying that earlier on.
Yeah, the idea of getting these bikes wasn't to go off-road, really, other than off-road bikes, obviously. But you know, we bought them because we want to do more touring, which involves obviously lots of roads.
Exactly.
Yeah. And be able to carry a decent amount of luggage with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I might do the same. I might change them.
As I said earlier, I'm looking to put the Michelin Road 6s on mine.
I haven't looked into it myself yet, so we'll see what's going on.
I might actually have a look into the Bridgestone T22s as well, see what the reviews are like on them. I know Alan says they're good, but doesn't hurt to get some more, does it? Some second opinions.
Yeah. The bike just handles better, just turns quicker, and just feel a lot more confident with it. You can lean a bit more with it.
A lot of people say they're also quieter. Is that right, Al?
Yeah, they are very quiet. Yeah, a lot quieter, mate. I've got no noise like I did with the Anarchies.
Yeah, it's because the Anarchies are knobbly, aren't they?
Yeah.
That would be a difference for me. Because, you know, this bike is quite noisy, isn't it? With the Anarchies on.
Yeah. Motorways, I notice it more. Going up the motorway, you hear the road noise.
You know, really, in terms of weather, we couldn't have got any worse, could we, when we went
No,
around Britain?
Not. Definitely not.
So I suppose, you know, we've more or less done, you know, the worst thing we could possibly do in terms of riding in the rain and the wet and slippery
and we did
roads.
it for 7 days or 8 days straight.
So in terms of gear, not bike, like in wet proofs and all that, anything you would change?
Yeah, my boots.
I think it's very difficult to get when you're out in the amount of rain that we were out. I think it'd be very difficult to get a pair of boots that your feet would actually stay dry in.
Yeah.
You know, because we were getting absolutely saturated. I mean, fair play to the Alpine Star jacket. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, didn't get wet at all through that. All my Alpine Star trousers.
Yeah, I've got just a cheap pair of trousers, sort of what do you call them? I can never remember the name of them. Textiles. My textile trousers are just, I can't remember what make they are now. But they did the job. They kept me dry. But the jacket was absolutely superb. Didn't get wet underneath the jacket at all, and we got absolutely pelted on for 8 days straight. And it did its job. I got to be fair. You weren't happy with your gloves, were you, Al?
No, and they refused to change them, saying they didn't get wet. So I wasn't happy about that. So no, I wasn't happy about the gloves, and I wasn't happy about my bag either. That was supposed to be waterproof, and it wasn't.
Yeehaw, Grandma!
Woohoo!
I was quite happy with all my gear, to be fair. I had like an RST all-in-one waterproof to go over all my other stuff, which, you know, like you said, it rains so hard, it's bound to get in places. It got in a little bit by the chest area. But, you know, other than that, I was happy with everything. My Oxford bag, which I put in front of the top box, was waterproof and good. My top boxes were waterproof.
And fair play, even your boots stayed dry, didn't they?
Yeah, which is odd because they're the same as yours, isn't
Boots is mine, yeah, and mine got wet.
Yeah, that's because you copied me again. See?
Well, I thought you bought yours after I bought mine.
That's why your bike's not as fast as mine, because you copied me.
Is that what it is?
But my panniers were good. They stayed completely dry. I was happy with my panniers. Nothing was wet through them, so they were good.
So you're happy with your panniers?
I might incriminate myself.
You're happy with yours, Mark? Your panniers, or
no?
Why?
But it's my fault really, because they do supply waterproof liners for them, and I just put bags inside the bag, and I didn't use the liners, so my stuff did get wet, but that's down to me not using the waterproof liner. So
yeah, we didn't expect to have such heavy rain, do we? You know what I mean?
no, we didn't. But in hindsight, what I should have done was just put the liners in and then put the bags inside the liners.
Yeah.
The hindsight is a wonderful thing. I'll know for next time.
Well, this is it, isn't it? It's all a learning curve.
Yeah.
This is why I'm asking these questions, so we'll know for next time how to improve our, our trips.
Yeah.
First thing we need to do is get somebody else to organise the routes, so we don't go up all these gravelly lanes.
Yeah.
Who did that then?
Almost come off.
Oh, it's only going to be 5 hours. 8 hours later.
Nah, I'm only joking. Let's be fair, he's done a good job. There's a lot involved in figuring out where we're going.
I think it's very difficult as well, because you put your destination in, and the TomTom takes into consideration the traffic. So when Martin was planning the route, obviously he was planning the route on the computer or whatever. It wasn't taking into consideration the traffic conditions and road closures and stuff like that, wasn't it, Mark? So
yeah,
it wasn't taken in consideration. Martin was with us.
Yeah, and he was slowing down.
I would say a naughty word now, but we're recording, so I won't.
Q, isn't it? Q.
No, I think we followed the sat-nav pretty much all the time. I think the only day we didn't was on our way down to Portsmouth, wasn't it, if I remember correctly. We basically cut the day in half, didn't we, because it was going to be too much of a
long run
trek in that sort of weather, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was windy and raining, and
that's after we got to Nest Point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cut the day in half, didn't we? Basically, it was supposed to be 15 hour day.
Something like that.
So we decided to.
It wasn't to Portsmouth from Nest Point. Nest Point, we went down to. Oh God, what was the name of it? Not Maidstone. Not far from Maidstone.
Portsmouth.
No. Oh God, where did we go?
Scarborough.
Can't think where we stayed.
Scarborough.
We didn't stop in Scarborough.
Plymouth.
No. Plymouth was the last but one night, wasn't it?
Yeah, the day before wasn't it? I thought that was Scarborough.
Yes.
Down by Maidstone. Oh God, can't think of the name
We
of it now.
didn't stay down by Maidstone.
No.
Oh, I know what you're on about. By the river we stayed, wasn't it?
That's it. You got it. I can't think of the name of it now. But it was Nest Point down to there anyway. So. The Portsmouth, when we went from down to Portsmouth, we just stayed on the motorways.
We
rather than doing the A and B roads, we just took the quickest route.
Yeah.
Do you know what I found bizarre? The whole trip, right? Do you know when we came from Aberdeen down to Scarborough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was just nothing on the roads, was there?
No, there wasn't, was there? Down the coast road was amazing, wasn't it? There was just nothing around.
Just nothing at all. It was like we were in a lockdown again.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Which is great. But when you're out on the bike, nothing on the roads, it's brilliant.
Yeah, just surreal, wasn't it?
But if we can do all the way around the UK in that weather, I think we can more or less do anything we wanted to, really.
Yeah. You're right there.
Because we didn't have a respite from it, did we?
No.
A couple of hours you were there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like you said, it'd be nice, maybe, to go on a trip where we got a centre point where we stay and then we do our trips on there.
Yeah, have a base of operations and then do different things every single day from that base.
Yeah,
'Cause we're not in a rush, and we know exactly where we are. We know exactly how far we're going out and coming back again.
Yeah.
As if we have to be at the next point at a certain time,
Yeah.
Gives us more of a chance then.
and get there,
Yeah. Rubbish, I mean.
cack.
Cockapoo.
And I'm referring to Fort William where we went.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, apart from that one, everywhere we stayed was very nice. I've got to say, really good.
Yes.
But that one, well, there's words for that bloke who owns that bed and breakfast. I won't use it because we're recording.
Yeah, we're diverting again, and we've already gone over this and said this.
That's right, yeah.
So what we were saying is, let's have one focal point. Say, for example, up in Scotland. Yeah, and we can go and see all the, you know, the NC 500 and, you know, all the different A82 and all the nice roads up there.
Yeah.
And then we could even just take a chill for a bit, you know, we could stop for an hour or whatever, instead of having to keep going to reach our destination before late in the night.
Yeah.
Because then we're not actually getting to see where we're going, really, are we?
No.
No.
It's like we've been all around Britain, we didn't see much of it, really, did we?
No.
Well, we've seen the Scottish rain, and we've seen the English rain, and
Aye.
the Welsh rain.
Probably
Are they
saw a bit
back?
of the Irish rain as well.
Are they
It probably
back?
blew over. But yeah, that's what we need to do, I think, is have a central, you know, base of operations, make our way to there, and then we can work our way around whatever we want to do from the central base, like, you know.
You know, even, you know, maybe even one or two places to stay, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think next year we want to go across the water, don't we?
Yeah. Be nice.
Problem is, if we do France or something like that and we want to go on D-Day, old flipping skinny bollocks back here, it always goes to the TT.
Yeah.
And there was, it's always in the beginning of June when D-Day is.
Well, at the end of the day, Dave, if he wants to go to the TT, we could do the D-Day.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've been to the last TTs for the last how many years, Al?
I always go.
So I mean, how many years have you been going for now?
Oh, last 7 years. So I'm booked again this year. It's already booked, so I'll pay for.
Alright guys, just been taking a mick out of him, trying to get the shot so we don't get skinny in. We've stopped and built. Been a nice day so far, guys?
Really hot. Yeah, it's warm, lovely and warm. Makes a change.
Nice J2O and lemonade, non-alcoholic, I'll have you know.
We just thought we'd stop and have a chill, innit?
Have a chill, have a chat. I thought, well, as we're having a chill and having a chat, why not get the camera out? So all you've seen us is riding today, so it'd be nice for just to have a chat and while we're sitting here and whatever. So no, I'm not going to press that one on.
No.
While we're chatting.
Gas us to death.
Yes. Come on, guys. Talk. Are we going to say anything?
You just
I did.
You did.
you can't be saying things like that. Come on, guys, talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can edit that. Bit.
What a muppet.
I can edit that. Bit. So what are we going to talk about?
It's like, you guys gonna say anything then?
Amateur hour.
We're amateurs, not professionals, are we?
Let's start again then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You start then.
Okay. Right. Hi guys. We just we've just pulled up at a little pub in Bothwells. Little drink, just chilling out really. Just been, well, hopefully looking at the footage of us riding. So we just thought we'd have a little 5 minutes and have a chat and see how things are going.
That was better. He messed the first one up, so we've done it again.
He gives it all away, doesn't he? Gives it all away.
Gives it all the way, yeah. We'll show you that in the edits.
No, so as we were saying on the bike, we're thinking about doing something across the water now, and we've decided we're probably going to take a look at Austria.
Bit of Hitler's Nest.
It's called something else, isn't it? It's called it's something Nest. I can't think of the name of it now.
I'm not sure.
Bird's
But
nest.
like we said, we've just come up with it now, so we're going to do a little bit of research into it. Whether or not we travel, stop at different places, or we just stop at one place and then travel from there each day. But yeah, we're going to find out, have a little research. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, isn't it?
Yeah, have a look into it, and then maybe start booking things just before Christmas or whatever else. When we think about doing it, sort of June, July?
Yeah, June. Earlier in June.
Early
No,
June,
no,
yeah,
we're not
that's
doing
right.
early in
No,
June.
Alan goes to the TT in June. So
Exactly.
No.
So we do it early June.
No,
yeah.
end of July. End of July would be good. He gets over the holiday of TT again. You save some pennies up again.
July, August, maybe.
Yeah.
It all
The
depends
way the
on-
weather's going, July, August is probably the best time to go anyway because it's
well, not July.
no, not
Look
July,
at our trip round Britain. We've just got soaked every day.
Yeah. But there's going to be some time next year anyway, so we got plenty of time for planning and looking into, as Dave said, whether we're going to have a base of operations and then sort of head out from there every day. So sort of make our way to somewhere and then use that as a base for a few days and head out and do different trips, different places.
If there's anyone out there who's been there and can give us any tips or ideas of what to do, then
Yeah, by all
feel free
means.
to comment. Because, like I said, we'd never been there before, so
Yeah.
it'll all be new to us.
Leave a comment below. We're going to have a word with Neil anyway, because he's just come back from Austria, haven't he?
Yeah.
So see
of
which
our
way he
mates.
went and sort of how he went across. Because I'm sure there's a different way from Dover rather than Cali. I'm sure there's another one that go up towards Belgium way somewhere. I'll have to have a look into it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But again, it's all just looking into it and seeing if we can get something sorted for it. But that's what we're planning. Hopefully, Austria. That'll be nice. Nice roads out there to ride. Some nice roads going down as well. Because Dave and I, as you all know, went to France a couple of years ago. Did the D-Day trip, and we loved that. It was brilliant, and that was out of the base of operations, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One place that we stayed in every night, and then went off and did different trips. So
We've
that was-
done different beaches every day, didn't we?
Yeah.
The different. It was superb.
Yeah, different beaches, different a couple of the cemeteries, wasn't it? It was
So surreal.
yeah,
But I enjoyed that trip to France.
It was
And maybe we'll do that again sometime.
yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah.
maybe beginning part of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alan's in the TT.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not going to swear.
But yeah, that's the plan. We'll just see what happens now.
Something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Something more planning again. So hopefully we can get a bit more better planning than we did on the UK one.
No, it wasn't too bad. It's all right.
Yeah. I think what was letting us down was one, the weather. Two, we came across quite a few closed roads, didn't we? So we had to divert.
Yeah. Scotland was the worst, wasn't it? Every other road was.
Every other road was closed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit of a crash on it.
But I think we didn't do too bad. 8 days around Britain, 4 corners.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
In the bad weather,
bad weather, yeah.
I think we've done really good. But we would have liked to have stopped a little bit more. Obviously, you know, because like we said, we've been to certain places, but we haven't seen them. We've just gone through them.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll learn from that, and maybe we can, like we said, maybe stop at one place, work out of there, so we can go around
Go
and
to
see
different places,
Yeah,
and we know we're not
spend
in
a
a
bit
rush.
of time there as well.
And we're not in a rush then to get to our next destination, as in
Yeah.
hotels and whatever
That's right,
else.
I'm to sign in.
We know we're already booked in somewhere, and we just got to.
Because that's what put us under pressure, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
100%.
somewhere to get actually booked in, and
Especially then, like you said, we had road closures, which, you know, sometimes it added hours on, didn't it?
Yeah.
oh yeah, the one did.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. So
Typically, that was, I think, the best day as well, isn't it? Going up the A82 in Scotland,
Yeah.
superb. That's where we stopped. We took loads of photos. You've probably seen them on the day 2, was it? Yeah, day
day
2.
Yeah.
And then, literally around the corner, then
Yeah.
Oh, when pear-shaped.
there's
Oh,
about a traffic jam for about 5 miles. We got all the way down to the bottom.
Which
Huge,
you'll see in the beginning part of day 3 when I get round to editing it.
huge gap in it for us to go take
Yeah.
bikes through, and the police would let us through.
And it was absolutely thumping it down.
It started pouring down, we
Yeah.
got soaked, and then we eventually got going, and then got to Fort William, and that was the worst accommodation we had. We've already told you about it anyway. But typically, it was when we were soaked through to the skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that put us under a bit of pressure, turning up there 11 o'clock at night, soaked through.
And we hadn't eaten.
And we had to find somewhere to eat.
We had to go back out and find something to eat.
Old Mackie D's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other fast food restaurants are available.
Yeah. But at that time of night then there wasn't. We had to find somewhere quick.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good trip. Thoroughly enjoyed it, despite the weather. Cracking company. Bikes did well. So.
Who was there then? Who was there?
Oh, didn't I tell you? So yeah. So anyway, we're going to crack on and have our drinks, and then we're going to shoot off back. Say we got I've got about an hour and a half back home from here. So is David, and a little bit longer for Alan. He's going to go back to Milford. So, but something to look forward to, something for planning. So keep an eye out, and we'll let you know what we're doing next year. Don't know whether it's going to be for a charity again. Maybe choose a different charity, or I don't know. But we'll discuss all that, and then go from there. Then.
But this one's still running until the last video, isn't it?
Yeah, until the last video's out, until the last video's released, the GoFundMe page will still be open.
And
That's why we delayed it a little bit, see. But keep an eye out now for vlog 3, day 3.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be out now soon, and then
we'll get the raffle sorted as well then.
Yeah. So if you do want raffle tickets, PM me, and then I'll give you all the details, and then I can give you ticket numbers and whatever else.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because there's some nice prizes in there as well. I fancy a couple of them, so I'll stick a couple of quid in.
Why not, don't I? But it will. The live will be done. Draw. The draw will be done live at some point. So you can see that it's all done fairly and whatever else. So yeah. Right, we're going to crack on, drink this, and we'll see you back on the bikes.
Catch you later, guys.
Later.
Later. Guys, right, we're back in Llandovery. Nice little rundown. You would have seen a little bit of it. I put my camera on, so we got a little bit of B-roll with the nice twisties. So we're heading our separate ways now. Dave and I are heading back down towards Cardiff and Caerphilly, and Alan's going to be heading back up towards West Wales now. So
An end to another day.
yes, it's been a nice day.
Be nice to get out for a change.
Well, as we said earlier on, it's the first time we've been out now since the trip. That was about 8 weeks ago. So it's the first nice Sunday we've had and able to get out.
My bike's been screaming at me. It's in the garage.
I'm locked up. It's been a lush day. It's been great. Fantastic spending time with these two again.
Alan even put his hand in his pocket today.
Twice?
Can you believe it?
Was it twice or once?
Unbelievable.
bought ice cream.
No, only
£12.50
once.
3 ice creams.
Only once.
Oh yeah, once. Yeah.
You nearly had a shock, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was even more of a shock.
He did go- he
Martin
did go-
bought as well. Martin bought as well.
I
It's
did.
the first time.
It's not the first time at all.
He double dipped, so it was all right. Drink and an
Drink and an ice cream. Yeah.
And I was dead shocked. Really shocked.
I'm not that tight. Not as tight as you.
I'm not tight. Just careful.
So yeah, we've had a feast today. 2 ice creams,
Two
a
ice creams,
burger.
burger.
Drinks.
Even stopped at a pub.
Aye, just had a chill.
Nice.
It's been a cracking day. Loved it.
I'll edit that bit out so my wife don't know. We've been to a pub.
We had a soft drink. It's fine.
Yeah, but I told us on the way home. That was 20 minutes ago. We're still supposed to go.
Technically, you are on your
Oh,
way
yeah,
home.
technically, I did lie. Technically, on my way
Technically,
home.
you are on your way
I
home. Doesn't matter where we are. You are on your way home.
Aye.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. And hopefully it won't be too long before the next one comes out, of us doing something like this again. But keep an eye out for day 3. Hopefully that'll be out in the next week or 2. I'll try and get this one edited up this week now to get out sometime this week for us.
Be a good one, day 3. won't
Day
it?
3, good
Yeah, I
one,
think
yeah.
it will be. Yeah. It's only a short one, but I think it's a good
Good one, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We do appreciate it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget, if you want raffle tickets, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you want raffles. As I say, we're almost at 8,000 now for the GoFundMe, so
Which is super.
absolutely brilliant. And that's all down to you guys out there. So thank you very much, very, very much appreciated.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Then.
Yeah.
Wrap
Wait
it
a
up.
minute. That's better.
What's he like? Yeah. So yeah, thanks.
Okay, it's better.
Thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate it.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be
Picture
as
my
long.
lines now. Look,
Yeah, hopefully it won't be so long next time. It's hoping the weather's good this month, so
I might get out a couple of times.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. But whatever you're doing, guys, be safe.
be good.
Oh, you've let the side down. Now. Come on now.
Come on.
Be safe. Be good. Stay safe. Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.
Guys.